Hello, you all, and as requested, the one and only Miss Mariah Carey. Anytime you need a friend, one of my favorite Mariah Carey songs ever, club version. Let's get right on into it. Oh, I like this. Hey, this sounds more churchy than. Come on. I love those stacked. The choir, their vocals are ringing. Come on. Jesus, it's so bright. Ridiculous. Jeez. It's a statement. Come on. Sustain. You better sing. And that distortion. Come on. Sound like a beast. I love it. Come on. She arranged these vocals for the choir. Come on. Ad-lib she's doing is fine. This beat is familiar. I remember this part. Did I react to it? I think the live version or something. Ooh, that ascending ad-lib is so Whitney she just did in transition. I play an organ. Come on. She is killing of her belts. Come on, this is. That break, so satisfying. Come on. Power. You better distort. She is killing right here, man. Come on. Sustain. She is a savage here. Oh, I love that ad-lib. Come on. Gets me with me hard. musicality on that run there. The way it blended, the music, I love it. Come on. Agility is just crazy. Everything. Love the transition. Love that. So bright. Come on. The restless on Lonely. You better push that sucker out. Love that vibrato. Sustain. Y'all gonna stack them vocals. Come on. That gave me with your tubas to spin. I love that. Come on. You better scat. Come on. Come on. Every time she does that, man. Come on. These ad-libs. Come on. Come on. She is wildest. Scat in your whistle. That is a flex. Come on with the story. been singing that vibrato. Oh my, oh my goodness. Wow. That was 10 minutes of utter, utter destruction. Like, just cataclysmic destruction. I don't even know where to begin. I really don't. I got so overwhelmed at a point. It gets to a point where you every second is filled with an ad lib or a backing harmony, a stacked vocal, a choir, a riff, a run, a belt, a sustained note, everything. It gets to a point where you just got to feel it. You can't worry about singing something red because it ain't no space. And that's how I like it. It makes my job so much easier when a person can sing, can sing down, as the elders say. You know what I mean? I just where do I even? Okay, first of all, uh, her tone here, her tone. Even when she was first of all super bright, as I always say, very extremely bright, extremely resonant, and just crystal clear and potent here. But what I noticed is, again, even when she was really pushing for that chesty, that distortion, that growl she was doing, and when she was pushing harder, um, um, it she still sounded younger than her second album, considerably younger than her second album. Because yes, we know she pushed in general more so on her first and second album, and it became easier, freer, sort of a lighter yet even more resonant quality, which is here, which is true. But I just find it so interesting. Like, is it the nodules that's causing her to sound more youthful in this era? Like, what is the reason? Because that just astounds me. From like a technical perspective, like what's going on? Like, no matter how hard she pushes, no matter how chesty she gets, you know what I mean? She still sounds more youthful, and it's more of a sharp, just poignant quality to her tone, regardless. I find that amazing. Isn't that kind of amazing to any of you, like any vocal nerds? Like, I find that amazing. Anyway, just the sustained belts, just the whole time, and the quality, the clarity. Her diction here is excellent too. I'm noticing when she's belting these massive notes with all this power and weight behind it, I can still hear exactly what she is saying. I appreciate that. I love that quality. I think it's vital to being one of the greatest of all time. I think you have to be able to, phrase clearly. I just think that's excellent. All the Trinity, they all do that well. I think that's one of the reasons why they are widely respected and acknowledged as a Trinity. Like that just it gives the overall quality, the feeling of quality to a vocal, and I believe it also adds to the sense of clarity. You know what I mean? I mean, because I just love it. It gives me excellence when people can just perfectly deliver a crystal clear vocal where everybody can understand, regardless of how powerful, high, low, whatever it is. I love and appreciate that. As well, these riffs and runs, these melisma were killer. A certain ad lib she was doing that ascending run into the head, or it sounded more like falsetto. People argue that. I don't really care. But to me, it's falsetto. It was so soft and so airy. It's giving falsetto for me. When she would do that, that gave me Whitney vibes strong. You know what I mean? And except Whitney would be a potent head voice as opposed to the falsetto. And then she did a few descending runs more towards the end that gave me Whitney-ish too. And I wish they would have done a song together in their primes, like 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 90 or something, like 90, 91. I don't know when did Mariah come out? She was out by 91, right? I believe she was. Surely she was. That would have just been awesome. That would have been incredible. To hear the head voice and the falsetto, the whistle and Whitney's high head voice, like the runs, a similar running style, ornamentations, transitioning here and all over the place, the power, and just the clarity and the excellent diction for both. I would have loved to have a prime version. I secretly wish that like somebody had stashed secretly like a recording that they did on the low, when everybody thought they hated each other in the earlier '90s. I wish they had secretly recorded one and like we gonna gag them and like 2025, we're gonna read it right through 2025, and then we're gonna come out with it and gag. I wish secretly it was one. Nonetheless, just the song itself, the beat is so familiar to me. I do believe I reacted to at least a portion of her doing this live. I believe it was when she kind of reminded me. She had the red lighting on and the hair was like it was giving Scarlet Witch from the MCU from Marvel. She was giving. I believe that's where I heard it. But this beat is sort of giving me like Martha Wash, Carry On. I think that was like a popular like beat in like the what is it the early '90s, maybe even late '80s. I think that was just a very popular club beat. So, but it sounds so familiar, so close to that to me. Uh, uh, but yeah, and speaking of Martha Wash, these high belts, back to back to back, high, super bright, just crystal clear belts, and most of the time sustained, just awesome, and again so youthful sounding and so bright and so effortlessly Lord, so effortless sounding. And I mean, like I said before, she has that velvety quality to her tone. Even though it's crystal clear and potent, there's like a sheen of velvet surrounding the belts like at all times, so I'm never annoyed, I'm never irritated. It's never painful. You know what I mean? And, I loved it. I just love. I love that she killed it. She went to town. The scatting and the I would love to hear her do that more. That scatting and that sort of playing off of instruments. You know what I mean? And just I feel like I need to hear her more. Just playing off of the instruments, the sounds the instruments make, in general. I feel like many years I've reacted to her, I don't really. It's only been a few times where I've heard her um, play off instruments and things like that, and pretend to be one herself. I would love to hear more of that. I was feeling that when she was doing, especially when she was doing that descending thing, that descending sort of run, and the twang that she added into her vibrato while she was doing that real fast, quick yet brief twang that she had there. I love that, and I love she did one run too towards the ended. I mentioned the musicality of it and how the run ended in sort of in tune with the music, with the melody. It gave me, I don't know what it just it hit the right spot inside. You know what I mean? The way it just blended and came together with the music was just, that was heavenly. Anyway, let me know what you all thought. Thank you all for liking and subscribing, and please tune for more of your favorites. Peace.